Hello everyone, today we'll talk about an item that's really underrated. This item received a major buff in 1.4.4 and now it's not just decent, but it's extremely strong. I believe this item deserves a video of its own, so today I'll make one. What I'm talking about is the Lunar Portal Staff. The Lunar Portal Staff is a summoner weapon, but it's actually a sentry. A sentry is a specific summoner subclass that doesn't use summoner slots, but sentry slots. As a summoner in the end game, you'll probably have around 1 or 2 slots for sentries, but not many people use these slots. In 1.4.4, many sentries have been buffed massively. The Stardust armor now gives a sentry slot, and the buffs we'll talk about today are probably the biggest buffs in the game ever. So, the Lunar Portal Staff. Its damage has been doubled from 50 to 100. Its cooldown between beams has been reduced from 90 to 30, which means its fire rate has been pretty much tripled. These two buffs by themselves make the weapon deal 6 times more damage than before. That's literally a massive buff, it's probably the biggest buff in the game. All sentries expire in 10 minutes instead of 2 now, so you don't have to worry about your sentries in a boss battle. Now, you know me, I like seeing health of bosses go boom boom. So, we'll be testing this weapon on the destroyer first, before anything else. This weapon actually destroys the destroyer. This is master mode, by the way. The destroyer dies in about 5 seconds at most. It's just that these beams from the Lunar Portal Staff are infinitely piercing. The DPS is actually comparable to the Zenith. To be honest, I'm expecting this and much more weapons to get completely obliterated in the next Calamity update. For example, the Rod of Harmony will for sure be nerfed and might even be removed from Calamity. Since this weapon is a post-Moonlord weapon, we can't really test its damage on any other bosses because there are, well, no more bosses after the Moonlords. So I think I will be ending this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something new, and I'll see you next time.